As war in Syria continues to rage on, reports now claim that President Bashar al-Assad has left Damascus, citing two senior Syrian army officers. News agency Reuters claim that President Assad has boarded a plane for an undisclosed destination as rebels reportedly surround the capital Damascus from all directions. According to flight radar, cargo plane reportedly carrying Assad disappeared from radar near the city of Homs, though there is no official confirmation of Assad leaving the country and the disappearance of his plane. Meanwhile, Syrian Prime Minister Mohammed al-Jalili has said that he is now ready to cooperate with any leadership chosen by the people and for any handover process after rebels claim that President Assad had fled the country. Whereas rebel forces have announced start of new era in Syria after 50 years of Ba'ath rule, asking Syrians abroad to return to free Syria. Elsewhere, clashes continued between the Syrian army and the rebels as several rounds of gunfire were heard in the Syrian city of Homs. In the midst of all of this, the rebels were seen celebrating the capture of Homs. In a video, the rebels claim that they have fully liberated the city of Homs. Furthermore, the leader of the rebel group, Ahmed al-Shara, has called the takeover of Homs as historic.
نعيش في اللحظات الأخيرة لتحرير مدينة حمص بإذن الله تعالى. هذا حدث تاريخي الذي سيفصل بين الحق والباطل. ونوصي إخوان المجاهدين كما أوصيناهم في السابق من يعطفوا على الناس ومن ترك سلاحه فيؤمنوه ومن فر فلا يدركوه.
In addition to this, the Syrian rebel leader has also made claims that its forces have released over 3,500 prisoners from Homs. Apart from this, the rebel forces have also captured a military airport in Hama. According to the rebels, the airport has been used by the Syrian army to strike several targets in northern Syria. With the war showing no signs of simmering down, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that the incursions by rebels has spelled a new reality in Syria. Speaking at his city located just 30 kilometers away from the Syrian border, the Turkish president said that the latest attacks have broken the straw in the camel's back. Meanwhile, U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has said that U.S. should not get involved in the Syria war, while Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said that Syria must not be allowed to fall into the hands of terrorists. Meanwhile, United Nations Syrian envoy has called for urgent talks in Geneva for an orderly political transition in the country. He has also pressed for de-escalation while also calling the implementation of UN Security Council Resolution 2254.
I have called for urgent political talks in Geneva to implement Security Council Resolution 2254. I'm pleased to say that the ministers and all I'm talking to are backing this call. And my hope is that they will be able to announce a date for this very soon.
For more on this, we were earlier joined by Colonel David Desroches. He is a professor at the Near East South Asia Center for Strategic Studies. Here's what he had to say on all that is happening in Syria. Take a look.
Well, I'm not quite sure if he will have done that. I think it's more logical that he will have left maybe Damascus, but moved to Latakia or Tartus into the towards the coast, which is the historic Alawi homeland. There he can count on the population supporting him. I think that they would be afraid of Hayat Tahrir Sham moving in there. But if the fact of the matter is he is effectively out as the leader of a unified Syrian nation, I think it's long overdue. The problem is we don't know who's replaced him. Israel preferred to deal with a weakened Assad than with the possibility of chaos. And it is quite possible that the country will sort of descend in that. But in general, I think this is a positive development. And it's certainly a positive development in terms of the security interests of the United States in the region.